Hey, it's IdkWhatsRc and this is my guide about training range after the evolution of combat. So in this video, I'll tell you how to kill Icefiends to get amazing ranging and summoning experience per hour. And the best is that it costs nothing and you can even be away from keyboard. Okay, so first of all, the requirements. So in order to kill the monster and use the method I will show in this video, you will need to have completed or at least started to a certain point the quest Temple at Sentiston. I also highly recommend to have completed the quest Fairy Tale Part 2 or have level 71 summoning to get to the location very fast. You can also want to have level 80 range and defense, so you get decent amount of experience per hour. 95 prayer is very useful for Inquish, and 92 herb lore for extreme ranging potions. Okay, so this is the equipment I recommend to have. So first of all, the Ava Alerter. After that, full range Void. I really recommend to use Void. The monster don't really hit art, so it doesn't really matter to have the best armor. What you want is to have the best DPS possible, and Void is probably the best way to go. For the boots, Spine boots, they're very cheap. You can also go with Glaiven boots if you have the cash, or Armadyl boots, but they cost a lot and you don't really need that much health and armor. For the weapon, I recommend to have the Chaotic Crossbow and the Offhand Chaotic Crossbow. It's very useful because you will be using momentum, and when using momentum you want to have the fastest possible weapon, and this is why I recommend to have Chaotic Crossbows. For the bolts, I recommend to have Royal Bolts. The ring is the Archer rings, and finally for the Amulet, I recommend the Saradomin Murmur. If you want the full downgrade list, then simply check the description. For the inventory, this is what I recommend. So extreme ranging potion, prayer renewal with prayer potion, Arctic bear, super anti-fire potion, or you can also simply bring a regular anti-fire potion or anti-dragon shield, doesn't really matter. I also highly recommend to bring safety food and safety teleport. And finally, a Pack could be very useful. The Icefiends drop a lot of good things, but it's not really needed. Okay, so the Icefiends are located in the Ghorrock Dungeon, and the fastest way to get there is to use the Arctic Bear, use its teleport ability, then simply run northwest. There will be a little log there. You click on it and you will be teleported right next to the Ghorrock Fortress. Now simply run east. Be careful, there are a lot of iron and steel dragons there, so that's why I recommend to bring an anti-fire potion. Enter the fortress and then simply enter the dungeon. You can also use the fairy ring if you don't want to use the Arctic bear, and the code is DKS. And the fastest way to get to a fairy ring is to use a Slayer ring and select the Relica Slayer Caves. The ability you want to use while killing Icefiends is Momentum, and the action bar is quite simple. You want 4 random abilities that will increase your adrenaline bar, and when it's full you simply use momentum and you're good for 20 minutes. Okay, so first of all you want to summon an Arctic bear and use its teleport ability. Once you're there, you simply want to go west and use a little log boat, whatever. It will teleport you to the Ghorrock Fortress. Enter the fortress. Be careful, there are dragons. That's why I recommend to put Protect from Melee, have a anti-fire potion and anti-fire shield if you have them, but it's not really needed, to be honest. Simply for safety. Now, in order to get to the dungeon entrance, you will have to follow this little path. So it's kind of hard. Well, it's not really hard, but simply follow what I'm doing on the screen if you don't want to get lost. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So once you have entered the dungeon, you want to pray Inquish. If you have it, drink your extreme ranging potion, pray renewal, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So simply spam click the abilities. When your adrenaline bar is full, use momentum and start killing the Icefiends. They drop a lot of good things. The things you want to look for are charms. Obviously, they drop double charm, so it's always in pack of 2. They also drop a lot of water talisman and water battle staves, so they are really good money. They also drop rune elm, and the great thing is that they are even away from keyboard, so you don't even have to move the mouse because they are aggressive. So right now, as you can see, I'm not even moving the mouse and I'm getting really decent experience. But obviously after a while, don't forget to check your prayer points and pick up the charms and other good drops. this is what you can expect to get per hour at the Icefiend. So at level 99 ranging, you can expect to get 450k experience per hour in range, which is simply amazing, 150k in constitution, 110k in summoning, because they drop a lot of crimson charm, around 230 per hour, and yeah, they are really good and they cost absolutely nothing. Actually, you will even make a profit there. So yeah, that's pretty much it about this video. I hope you liked it, and I would like to thank Jeremy Wood for discovering this method. A link to his original video will be in the description.